everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you all about my money goals for 2021. I thought that it'd be a really good video to do because, especially with COVID at the moment, I feel like money is very sparse, and I feel like we all need to save a bit more money where we can. So that is why I decided that I'd like to do my money goals for 2021. Before we start, if you haven't seen myself before, I create content all about money and also life. So if that is something that you'd be interested in, please do consider subscribing. So let's get into the video. My first money goal for 2021 is that I would like to actually save a portion of my income into an investment, because I have actually researched investments and I actually do know that investments over a long period of time are actually more likely to give you more money back in the long run. Obviously there are visible risks, because when you are actually investing into the stock market, you may actually not get the money that you put in value back. So obviously I know the risks that are associated with investments, but at the same time I also know that the greater rewards that investments can give you as well. I also know that putting money into a traditional savings isn't always the best option, because although your money is safe, your money will never really gain any interest unless it is in a very high interest account, and many high street banks don't actually offer a very good interest rate. But yeah, that is my money goal for 2021, is to actually try and put some money into an investment, even if it's £1 a month, because I know that investments over time can actually bring you greater success financially than if you put your money into a normal savings account. So my second way is that I would like to actually try and save at least £500 a month into my savings, because I'm such a big saver. I don't really spend much money, and I would like to save that kind of amount of money, purely because then I know that I can get to my financial goals quicker, and also because I want to build my savings up as quickly as possible. Because recently I got a new job and it's for a COVID contract, so my contract isn't permanent, and because of that I'd like to save as much money as possible in case I then have to leave this current job and then find another job. And because of the COVID situation, I know that jobs are very hard to come by at the moment, so that is why that I want to save as much money as possible. So if that instance does actually happen, then I've got money to fall back onto. So my third money goal for 2021 is I actually want to try and stick within my budget that I give myself each month, because me included in myself, I have actually spent probably more money than what I would have liked to. But because I feel like we're all in lockdown, I feel like it is very easy to go and buy McDonald's or KFC or go online shopping, because there's nothing else to do at the moment, and I feel because of that I feel like I become quite bored. I feel like we all have, and that is probably why I've spent a bit more money than what I would have usually done, and that is why I want to get back in control of my finances in that way. And the actual budget that I give myself each month is actually £150 a month, because that is enough for me for what I need, and the rest I put into savings. I totally understand that everyone's situation is different, and I know that some people earn more, some people earn less, some people don't even have a job and they live off support income. So I really do appreciate and understand that everyone's situation is different. My fourth money goal for 2021 is that eventually I would actually like to become monetised on my YouTube and actually have a passive income from it, because I've realised, and I feel like everyone has realised, that in these COVID times our jobs aren't actually stable, because so many millions of people have lost their jobs through this pandemic, and I feel like it is more important than ever to actually try and find a alternative or another source of income, because at least if you had another source of income, then you wouldn't be in as a detrimental effect, because at least if you had one extra income, then you wouldn't be as stressed if you did lose your main source of income. So I feel like the message from this whole pandemic is that we all do need to try and find another source of income, because at the end of the day our jobs aren't permanent like they say in a contract, especially in this pandemic. Nothing is certain and nothing is stable. So yeah. So my fifth and my final money goal for 2021 is I would actually like to try and save £10,000 into my savings, and I know that is a hell of a lot of money to actually be trying to save, especially at my age, and I totally understand it, and I totally get it if you feel that that is just too much or whatever your reason behind it. But basically I want to try and share this because I want to actually try and document and actually see whether I actually get there. And I want to save £10,000 for emergency savings, because I feel like, especially in these COVID times again, that you can never have enough money, because something will always crop up, and that is why I want to try my very best to actually try and build my emergency savings as much as possible for and if something does happen. And to be honest, I don't actually know where this figure has actually come to mind. I just kind of thought of that, and to be honest, 5,000 to me is a lot, but it's not enough, because to me, I want that savings to be a bit of everything. Like, I want it to be for a car, driving lessons, insurance, and I also want it to be for like holidays and Christmas. Obviously with COVID we can't go on holiday at the moment, but I also like it to be for a house deposit or even a flat deposit, because to me I'd rather have the savings in one pot rather than in separate pots. I don't know, I just kind of prefer that. But yeah, everyone is different, everyone's situation is different. So that is the end of this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. So if you did enjoy the video, please do remember to like, subscribe and comment, and hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Stay safe, bye for now.